full set. They kept telling us that those little ones that you could use it to rub lips, is that one was a scam. It's from the pit of hell. I have those brushes. In fact, I'll put it in this video. Hello there, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Arita. If you are stopping here for the first time, welcome, and if you are not, welcome back. Okay, so in today's video, I want to share a few tips with you as someone who is trying to learn makeup. I'm also sharing like a few of my mistakes as well. You know, something that these mistakes I made when I first started. I'm still making mistakes now. Don't mind. I'm still making mistakes now as well, but I'm just sharing what is helping me on a daily, and I'm sharing these tips that I learned, you know, from my experiences and maybe from like other people's experiences. So I'll just drop one or two things here and there. So if you are ready and you think it's something that will be beneficial to you, just keep watching this video. Okay, so my number one tip would be please, if you see me looking down, don't mind, please. I just wrote some things down so that I don't forget it. Okay, number one thing is, don't buy everything you see on social media just because it is trending. Don't buy a makeup product just because it is trending. No, you shouldn't do that. Do your research. Try to know, is this stuff is really work for me, really not work for me. Okay, I'm going to give a life example. So for myself, there are a few makeup products I got when I first started doing makeup. I'm still in the beginning stage, right? I'm still in the struggling stage. I'm not there yet, but you know, there's some products that you just buy and they're just like a no for me. They are just like, why? Okay, let me show you one of them. This is a silicone sponge. Really, I don't know why I bought this. I don't know why. Anyway, I know why I bought it. I bought it because this is what, you know, our influencers were marketing as at then. You know, different brands that made the brand that made this silicone stuff were really publicizing it, making it look like it's the best thing in the market. This is trash. This is really trashy. I bought it and I've not used it again after the first day. And this was a waste of my money. I think I got it for like 2,500 naira. Was a waste of my money and I regret buying it. So please don't buy everything that you see online just because it's trending, right? Another thing that I also bought, because the hair that's gone off. Another thing I also got just because it was trending was this fan brush. Really, I don't think I've used it a lot of times because it just gets your product everywhere. But the way they were marketing it, like, oh my god, it's a drop from the sky, like it came on eagle wings plated in gold. If you use it, you have the best skin ever. Like, I don't blame our influencers, you know. Like, when something comes out, you know, everybody's trying to use it and trying to see if it's the best thing in the market, right? But the way they were publicizing this brush, like, guys, this fan brush, no, make sense. Rubbish. I've not used this brush ever since then, but I'm not going to throw it away because I used my money to buy. I think I bought it for like 4,000 or so, 4,000, 3,000 as at then. Okay. Another thing I actually got because it was trending as at that time was these oval brushes. I got a set of these oval brushes. Guys, look at this. I know some of you also got this because it was trending at that time. This oval brush, I've used a few of them. Yes, they are good, but I realized that it packs on too much makeup and then it's too like dense. It's too dense, so you have to put a lot of products, and then god, almost, it's just stressful. That's the truth. Our regular high technique brushes that are flat on the surface, those ones are also really good, but these oval brushes is a no for me. And then they came in different sizes and I also bought it in a full set. They kept telling us that those little ones that you could use it to rub lips, that one was a scam. It's from the pit of hell. I have those brushes. In fact, I'll put it in this video. It was a lie from the pit of hell. You people should stop lying. And please and please, I'll remind you again, don't buy everything you see online just because it's trending. Some of them can be a waste of your money, like I've shown you. All right. My number 2 tip is don't try everything you see online. Like, yes, I know there's some new techniques that you learn online and it's really the best and it's, but my dear, don't try everything you see online. I would tell you this for free because some things are just for professionals, right? And we just want to try them because we are seeing it online. I shaved my face. I shaved it because I saw people doing it online, and I felt like, this is a beauty tip now. I mean, people are shaving their face. I could try to shave my face as well. I shaved mine. It looks good. It looks pink. Like, oh my god, skin popping, skin glowing and all. After I think like a week or two, I started having breakouts on the areas that I shaved. I still have like dark spots here till now. Like, it's a little bit faded now. Like, it has gone gradually over time. But guy, not be everything wey they see people they do where they legit. Oh, some of them they get consequences, and this one had a consequence. I had to live with it. But yeah, right now the dark spots have gone. They've not gone totally, but they've gone. Like, most of it has gone. Okay, so another thing another tip, number 3 tip I would drop is just keep practicing. All right, so I want to start with like, let me say my brows. Nowadays when I draw my brows, I draw like 5 minutes, I'm done drawing my brows. But then when someone sees me, they'll be like, oh my gosh, I would like to draw brow with you, but you just started today, you just started yesterday, and you want to like get to where I am right now in 5 minutes. No, now. It's okay to make mistakes. Just keep practicing, you get better at drawing your brow. Sometimes one side might be higher than the other side. They will tell you that your brows are not supposed to be sisters. They are called, I'm sorry, they're not supposed to be the same. They're not twins, they are cousins, they are sisters. So definitely there will be a little discrepancy, do you get? But yes, there's a way that you can draw your brows that will look very, very similar. But even the makeup artists that are out there, they will tell you the truth. Sometimes even them themselves, when they finish drawing brows on clients and all of that, sometimes it's not always the same. But because of how they've mastered the work, you might not really tell. Do you understand? So don't worry, keep practicing and you get better. Okay, all right. Another one is okay, you don't need to buy. Another tip, number 5 number 5 tip is you don't need to buy the most expensive beauty products. I'll take it again. You do not need to buy the most expensive beauty product to look good. Sometimes it's just about how you apply it. You don't need to buy the most expensive one in the market, my dear. I'm telling you this for free because nobody told me this. When something is trending online, they're like, oh, L'Oreal foundation, what's the other one, Black Opal. Meanwhile, you know that you don't have the budget for Black Opal and L'Oreal. You don't have those kind of budgets. Your budget is for maybe like Classic or our LA Girl. Me and you, we did the same level. You understand? You don't need to go and buy the most expensive ones. Just buy the one that fits your budget. And sometimes it's not all about the price. Sometimes it's about how you use it. Do you understand? The way you're holding your beauty blender might just be in a weird way, and by the time you finish doing your makeup will not come out looking good, and then you start blaming it on the product. No, my dear, it's all about you. It's all about you. So learn the best way to apply your makeup product so that it will come out looking pink, because some people can use these 2,000 naira foundations, and someone will use maybe like a 50,000 naira foundation, and they will look the same, or the one that is even more expensive might even look worse than the one that is cheap. You understand? So it's about how you apply it. I'm telling you this for free. All right, another tip I will tell you is, I'll tell you to invest in good skincare products. Invest in good skincare products. I know I told you don't buy the most expensive one, but at the same time, you need to also invest. Please do not buy something that you know very, very well that if I use this product, I'm allergic to it, you not go and buy it and say that Arita said you shouldn't buy the most expensive one. My dear brothers, sisters, you shouldn't buy the most expensive one doesn't mean you shouldn't buy a good beauty product. You can buy a cheap one that is good for your skin, that will not cause you breakouts, that will not make your face look like one kind this thing. So please invest in good skincare. By good skincare, I mean like use your sunscreen. You know, you can get sunscreen. If you don't have the money for all those things, it's still okay, Jare. You just do the small one that you can and move. After all, did you die before you started doing it? But it's just good to invest in some things that you just know that, okay, this one will just help my skin to look healthy. And even if I don't wear makeup, I can still go out like that. I mean, you were going out like that before you started wearing makeup. But there's some people that have like real skin concerns that need to like pay more attention to their skin. Your skin might not necessarily be healthy, but to our human eye, it's very, very smooth and all, but it might not be healthy. Do you understand? So yes, there are some people that have skin concerns. So please invest in good skincare products. We have good skincare products online that are not so expensive, that you can still use on your face and still feel good while using it. Do you understand? All right, I'm telling you this one for free. The pressure is getting worse. Okay. Another tip I'm going to give you now is find a routine that works for you. Okay, find a routine that does what works for you. By find a routine, I would say I will give you a backstory, right? There's one time I was writing exams and I wasn't sleeping a lot, but I noticed that because I wasn't sleeping very well, my skin was breaking out a lot too, because I wasn't taking care of myself. So I tried to find a balance. I met a skincare should I say therapist. Like I booked a session with a skincare, a dermatologist per se. Not really a dermatologist, but she's good in like skincare. And I just told her my issues. Oh, I'm not sleeping a lot. She just gave me a few products to use. Like I had to drink a lot of water then. I took a lot of I still try now, but as at then I knew that it was very, very important, because I wasn't sleeping very, very well. I wasn't sleeping well because I had to like balance everything, work and school and all of that. So I took a lot. She recommended I take a lot of water. Took a lot of water. Used what do you call it? To give you is another tip I'm going to give you is find a routine that works for you. Okay, I'm telling you this for free, yeah. Sometime in my life, I actually had a point where I was really breaking out on my face. And I found out that the reason why I was breaking out was not because, oh, I wasn't doing my skincare well, or I wasn't doing this one or that one well. It was because the hair I was carrying on my head was giving me rashes. My dear. Okay, I noticed that most times if I carry my hair for more than 2 weeks, I tend to get rashes on my forehead, and then it spreads to my face. Should I say rashes or pimples or what? Rashes. It spreads to my face. Immediately I take out my hair and I wash it, everything will just be okay. I'll just be free. My face will stop itching and all of that. So I feel like you should know what works for you. Find a routine that works for you. So now I hardly carry my hair for more than like 2 weeks. Immediately 2 weeks, I wash my hair. Sometimes even 1 week, immediately I just feel discomfort on my hair. I know that if my hair just begins to itch, my face will begin to break out as well. So I wash my hair on time so that it doesn't affect my face. So please just find a routine that works for you. I don't know what works for you. Some people's own is sleep. If you don't sleep very well, before you know, you start having breakouts on your face. Some people's own is if they don't drink water. If you don't drink water enough, which you are supposed to do as humans, if you don't drink water enough, but some people's own are like really severe. You don't drink water enough, begin to have breakouts on your face. There's so many reasons. Some people's own is if you use like artificial hair and maybe like synthetic hairs and all of that, it just makes you break out on your face. There are so many reasons. So please find out what works for you. Find out. I feel like you should also find out what you're allergic to as well, because it also affects, you know, your skin. So basically just work basically just treat your skin right. That's it. Find a routine that works for you so that it doesn't affect your skin. All right, I'm going to give you another tip. All right, another tip I'm going to give you. I feel like I'm going to stop here after this tip. Anyway, what am I saying? Have you guys subscribed to this video? Subscribe, give it a thumbs up, leave your comments in the comment section if you agree with me, and do well to share this video to other people that you feel like it will benefit. Okay, all right, so my last tip is don't be afraid to learn and unlearn. Okay, don't be afraid to learn and unlearn. I feel like this is a very crucial, very crucial tip, because even for me as well as a person, because not just in your skincare, not just in beauty area, I mean like in general. Let me use our makeup industry as like a should I say like a point of, is it contact, like an example, sorry. Let me use our makeup industry as an example, right? You know, we noticed that over the years there are some techniques that people use and then they just, you know, dump. After some time it just comes back again. Remember the eyebrow? Before, people were doing this box brow, and they would just draw, start from the you know, the beginning of your eyebrow and start drawing with very harsh lines till the end, and it will look very boxy, and people were calling that the trend, and people did that for a while. After some time they stopped. You know, our mother's time, they used to just draw one line of eyebrow like this. That was a trend as at then. So always be ready to learn and unlearn, because now people no longer draw brows like that anymore. So if you are still in that era, just dump it and then learn how to draw your brows this new way, so that as things are changing, your trade is changing. If you want to, after learning some tips, you can even, if you want to like go into being a makeup artist, you can go and learn from, like, you can learn on YouTube. I learned how to do makeup on YouTube. You can learn on YouTube. You can go to a professional and learn again, unlearn the things that you've learned before and learn again. My makeup might not even be like the best one in the market, you understand? There are other people that also have good techniques, how they do it. Now they are now drawing eyebrow in a very natural way that will just look plain and simple. If you want to learn how to draw your brows to look natural, you can watch my video. I have it there. I'll just leave it in the description box for you as well. There's so many techniques, so I'll just be dropping, you know, I do tutorials, do you understand, on different things as well. So I'll be leaving the links in the description for you, so you can just watch from it. I feel like I have, so my dear, don't be scared to learn and unlearn. Sometimes you have to just dump all what you've learned and learn another one. Even after you just learned it, things will just change. You just learn again. So it's okay. Okay. I feel like I have summarized all the tips and I've done very well. I've done justice to this topic. So if you feel that these tips are not okay, with you, like, why did she say this, why did she say it, don't worry, leave your comments in the comment section. Let us argue it out there. If you feel like it was beneficial to you, please do well to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. You can share it to other people that you feel like it will benefit, and please do well to, you know, share and do all of that. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.